Starting off with number 10, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl is an upcoming first-person shooter survival horror game with an immersive sim spirit. The game is set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone and, long story short, is the sequel to the very good first-person shooter game from 2009, Call of Pripyat. The game is scheduled to be released on September 5th, 2024 for PC and Xbox Series XS. With multiplayer support planned as a free update after launch, players will really be able to get a handle on the game's stunning open world filled with meticulous combat. The development of the game was picked up again in 2018 on Unreal Engine 5. The game was initially announced back in 2010, but was later canceled in 2012 because of funding problems.
And I can't even bury them!
At number 9, Transformers Reactivate. Transformers Reactivate is an upcoming online multiplayer action game developed by Splash Damage. The game takes place in a world where humanity has lost to an alien threat, and players must fight back against the Legion to salvage the Autobots from the rubble left behind. The game is scheduled for release on PC and consoles, with the teaser trailer released at the Game Awards in December 2022. At number 8, Project LLL. It is an upcoming game that promises fast-paced action and a mix of fighting and strategy elements in a futuristic setting. While the game is still in development, and no official release date has been announced, the trailers showcase a competitive fighting focus with a unique blend of gameplay mechanics. The story remains a mystery, but the visuals and atmosphere suggest a world where players will engage in intense battles to determine their place in this high-tech future. At number 7, A Silent Desolation. It is an upcoming first-person shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world, where players will navigate through a desolate and perilous environment. The game is still in development with no confirmed release date. The raw gameplay footage shows intense combat against hostile enemies in a bleak, decaying landscape. The story details are limited, but it appears to take place in a world ravaged by some kind of catastrophic event, leaving the player to survive in a world that has been left in ruins. At number 6, The Forever Winter. It is a co-op tactical survival horror shooter, where you and your squad must loot the dead to survive under the shadow of terrifying and gargantuan war machines locked in a never-ending conflict. The game takes place in a PvP conflict, where enemy factions, including enormous robots, constantly fight each other, and you must scavenge and survive in their shadow. Players need to build up their gear and arsenal over several runs alongside 3 human or AI squad mates, using stealth and teamwork to survive among the larger NPC enemies. The game is still in development, with no confirmed release date yet. At number 5, Outbreak Island. It is an open-world sandbox survival horror game where players take on the role of Detective Howard Chapman, who secretly arrives on Earlson Island to uncover the cause of a mysterious experiment that drove the population crazy. The game features a first-person perspective and includes detective elements, where players must investigate the mysteries of the island. Players must craft, build, and defend their base in a brutal environment, hunting for food and fighting off terrifying enemies. The game includes a camera system that players can use to uncover the secrets of the island.
Nothing invigorates you better than a jog in the fresh air. Living my best life. On my way, I stop for groceries. A hearty and balanced breakfast is the foundation of a productive day. Usually, the selection is not too diverse, but sometimes you come across real delicacies. By the way, I cook breakfast for myself. I have to improvise, but it always turns out finger-licking good. Afterwards, I drive to work. You have no idea how wonderful life is without traffic jams. There, I do my routine stuff. Trying my best not to get into any trouble. Finally, I'm home. You know, this is the only place where I truly feel safe. Sometimes I overdo it a bit, and then I need a small repair on myself. My insurance is expired, but the service here is not the best either. The day is coming to an end, and my faithful yellow friend and I are heading out to grab dinner.
At number 4, Best in Hell. It is a game created in Russia that focuses on the war in Ukraine, specifically the Battle of Popasna in 2022. The game trailer showcases intense combat and warfare in a hellish, war-torn environment, aiming to depict the harsh realities of the ongoing conflict from a Russian perspective. However, the game's portrayal of the war may be biased or one-sided, as it was created in Russia, which is involved in the conflict, sparking controversy among critics who question the appropriateness of creating a game based on an ongoing war. Exoborn is a tactical open-world extraction shooter set in an apocalyptic United States transformed by extreme forces of nature. Developed by Shark Mob and Red Kite Games, and published by Pixelant Games, the game is designed to provide a thrilling experience with emergent gameplay elements such as tornadoes, lightning strikes, and apocalyptic storms that can disrupt combat and plans. Players must scavenge, craft, and fight to survive in a dynamic open world filled with warring factions and hostile players. The game features a strong focus on teamwork, allowing players to ally with others and balance their tech and exorig loadouts across a team. The game will be available on PC and consoles.
Extraction inbound.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
At number 2, Into the Dead. Our Darkest Days is a 2.5D side-scrolling shelter survival game set in Texas, 1980 during a zombie apocalypse. Developed by Pickpock, the game is scheduled for release in early access on Steam in 2025, with a demo available in October 2024. Players must guide a group of survivors through the landscape, crafting weapons, scavenging resources, and balancing the group's needs to stay alive. The game features stealth gameplay and action-packed combat against hordes of zombies in various environments, such as an abandoned gas station, school, and record store. At number 1, The Alters. It is developed by 11-Bit Studios. Players control John Dulski, a space miner who must create alternate versions of himself, known as alters, to survive on a hostile planet. Each alter is a reflection of a different life choice made by John, possessing unique skills, personalities, and emotions. The game combines elements of survival, base building, and adventure, where players must manage resources, build infrastructure, and manage the needs and fears of their alters. The game is set to release for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S in the first half of 2024.
To deal with all these problems on his own. But the planet Jan is stranded on is home to a mysterious substance called Rapidium. With its use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Jan is able to create alternative versions of himself. The Alters. Each one of them is a result of altering a crucial decision from Jan's past. The altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our altars have necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed. But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths. And that can generate problems.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel.
Incompetence, incoherent decision-making, a groundbreaking mission on the verge of failure.
Damn, I just hope I don't f*** everything up again.
You want a relationship that lasts. Put some effort in it.
Each Jan is a different person. It will be extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
Thanks for watching this video. These games are truly innovative and have the potential to shake up the gaming industry. So thus each of these games offers something unique and exciting. Make sure to keep an eye out for their releases and get ready to experience something new and thrilling in the world of gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content and updates on the latest and greatest games coming your way.